Okay, welcome back to another video. Well, this is like the second take of this recording. So long story short, the first time I recorded myself here, I forgot to unmute my mic. And I recorded almost an hour long of footage without any audio. So, here's the second recording. Before, if you watched my previous videos, I mentioned that I might do, I might voice over the recording, but then I tried that out and found it to be kind of hard. So, I decided to scrap that and record anew. Anyways, today's video will be, as the title is suggested, whatever I'll write up in there, account review. This is a redemption for the first video I ever did on this channel, my casual review of my Arknights account, but a more in-depth, like I'll click into other places for you all to see and maybe compare, see what a level 120 account looks like after playing nearly 3 years. Let's get started, I guess, into profiles. So, to start things off, I first started playing Arknights in 2020 of March. So basically next month. And I haven't collected all of the available operators. There are some that I probably can't get anymore because they're limited, like the the Rainbow Six Siege characters. I mean, the only character that I didn't get was Ash. Sorry, her name slipped my mind for a second. Yeah, I didn't get Ash because I was like, I don't really need her, sort of. And I wanted to save my Arendum and OP for like an upcoming banner. And I knew that a bunch of people would pull on her and set her as like support, so I was like fine with using other people's Ash. So that was that. Aside from the Ash, there's obviously other operators that I haven't gotten. I'm not too sure which ones. I might have forgotten a few here, but maybe you guys can tell me and see which ones I don't have, because I've forgotten. So, Carnelian, she's going to be forever in my support, unless one of my friends asks me to like switch her out or switch one of these guys out for an operator to use. But generally, she's going to be in my support unit, like, for a lifetime. And then the other two I'll just occasionally swap in and out. Evan Halls is someone I recently raised their module to level 3. He's strong, but he gets memed on a lot from what I see in the Arknights community on YouTube. I don't browse Reddit or any other place. Actually, I take that back. YouTube and Twitter. I don't go on Reddit. I don't use TikTok, Instagram. Yeah, I only see Arknights content on the platforms that I use. Friends, everyone's it's maxed out. Don't bother adding me because everyone in my friend list is like super active, and I'll only delete people who are inactive for like maybe like at least a month or so. And let's see. Next up, let's look at the archives. And let's click on fashion gallery first. Okay, something about the skins. I am not the player who buys every single new skin release. I don't think it's worth wasting my Originium Prime for skins that I don't really care about. I mean, they're pretty, they're nice, they're aesthetically pleasing, but I can just look at them here, you know? So I only have the skins from like the freebie events. I mean, as freebies, like from event rewards. Okay. So I bought some skins. Some, but those are for like my favorite operators, and they're super pretty. Like Mudrock and Sculptor. Yeah, there's a lot that I don't own. And the only few that I bought, oh look, yeah, Dusk, I bought that one. Carnelian, of course. Still waiting for her summer skin, the swimsuit one. Rosa, her skin of this was like super pretty, so, and I liked playing her, so I bought it. Oh, and another reason why I don't really feel the impulse to buy skins is that they don't give any stat boosts or anything. So I'm okay with missing out. I'll just scroll through this quickly for you all to see. Actually, looking at all of this, there's a lot that I did not buy. It's amazing how many skins there are in Arknights. Like, they always release one every big event or so. It's still nice for them to release skins for players. Though I do wish they made more skins for other characters that haven't gotten skins before. Like, Jessica has so many skins. Like, there's that, there's the one that was above up there. But yeah, that's it for the skins. Intelligence, do I need to show you guys this? I think everyone has this already. Well, I mean, I guess active players. I've been pretty active since the start. I joined probably in between Granny and Heart of Surging Flames, so my first big event was Heart of Surging Flames, right? Obsidian Festival. And then from then on, I kept on playing. And then the Granny rerun happened and I got everything. So all the events here I've completed. Got everything. Do you guys read? Because I'm one of those players that kind of skim through the story. Or just skip it to play the stage. Feels bad, but like sometimes I just go on YouTube and look for someone who will like TLDR the whole story for me. Hey, maybe one day I'll make a video of me actually reading the story, if that's interesting for any of you to watch. Again, I got all these. Not too sure what they are. Oh yeah, they're like mini stories. Okay, yeah, I did not read these, but I'm a collector. And then medals. I have quite a bit of medals. I don't really have a custom medal display because I don't really know how to make it look nice. So whenever I do try, it looks kind of ugly, so I don't. So I just set a preset medal set on my profile instead. So like the undertied one is my favorite one out of all the medals so far. So I've gotten quite a few medals, a lot actually. Almost 3 years, so I'll be getting the 3 years of playing medal, I think. I don't know, 3 years of introspection. Just a couple more days, a month. There's a lot here. I think I've gotten most medals. The only medals I probably don't have are the ones that you get from leveling up characters, like their little mini story that you can see from their page. Not here. SSS medal. Progress. Oh, I don't have this medal. Yeah, I only have 92 E2 operators. Just 8 more to get to 100. Masteries, I don't really do masteries that often because, you know, they're kind of expensive, right? With like materials and whatnot. So only 39, surprisingly, at M3. Okay, this, I have Ethan at max, but not Breeze. I do have a copy of Breeze, but I haven't gotten her other copies yet because it's so expensive. It's like 600 for one copy. I'd rather use the red certificates for catalysts and robots. It's kind of hard to get robots because every time a robot tag drops in the recruitment, it's like I either fail, even though I set the time to like get a 1-star, right? And sometimes it'll work, but most of the time it'll fail. So it's been a long time and I still haven't gotten one of them, the other one that I haven't gone to max potential, you know? So it'll be a while. Chronicle medals, yes. This is what I was talking about. The Chronicle medals. So, perfume? Oh, no. This is ropes. Yeah. Ropes, Shirayuki, Province, Firewatch. These are the operators that I haven't E2'd, I think. Yeah. There's a lot. I'll just skip through this because eventually I'll show my operators and you'll see which ones are E1, E0, E2. Traveler from Afar. This is IS2 medals. I got it pretty early on, but I'm kind of bummed out that there's no medal for like the 4th ending. Kind of wish there was, so there's like an incentive to like beat it, for me at least. I mean, I haven't done IS2 all that much because I've been playing the events and whatnot, but eventually I'll beat it. Base medals, I got all of them. Event medals, I got all of them as well. Ashring CC medals, that's still a work in progress because the event is still ongoing right now at the time of this recording. I mean, I'm almost done. Just a few more. Just a few more. Got risk 18 the other day. It's in another video I did, if you want to check that out. Maybe I'll try linking it in the YouTube video. I'm not too familiar with how it works, but I'll see what I can do. It was a surprising run. Oh, here are the event medals. Yep, I got everything plus the trim. And all the past CC medals. I'm glad that I joined Arknights really early on, because joining early on near the beginning of the global release, right? I got the CC medals for the early ones. Field break, CC Cinder. Now that I look at these, like, we've already had 10 CCs so far, including the one going on right now. I don't always catch up with CN, but I think there's a new... No, it's still a work in progress, isn't it? They took a break or something? Someone let me know. I kind of forgot. Okay, secret medals. I don't remember where I got these. Maybe it was from the normal story stages. And then these two I got from SSS, from perfect clearing both of the maps. So this one was the Iron Carrot mine thing, and this one was the Turon mine. Honestly, I found it way easier than Turon mine to get perfect clear. I don't know, I had a rough time with Turon mine. It was a pain. I didn't like it. Okay, I think that's about it for here. Let's see. Maybe we can look at my base. I think my base is pretty standard. I haven't really changed it since like the tutorial. So, I have 2 trading posts, 4 factories, 3 power plants, and that's enough for me. I think there was a numerical thing that the community uses, right? Like what? 2, 4, 3? I think most people use that. I'm not too sure. Someone let me know. Dorm rooms. These are the sets I have right now in my dorm room. I don't really make my own set because I find it hard and time consuming. I can't really make anything look that nice, so I just use the preset ones. Yeah, these are the ones I like. I mean, eventually I'll rotate it to a new one. If I ever get a new set that I like more than the current one, so yeah. Not too sure what else I can show you. Everyone's just working, making more LMD and battle records for me. Let's look at my materials and whatever's here. So my randoms and OP are a bit low for my standards, because I usually save a lot for upcoming banners, and I used a lot in the previous banner. Not the joint one, not the current one. The one that Gaviel was on. So, but I'm not too worried. I think I'll have enough pulls for the characters that I want to pull on. I have a lot of ingots. It's plenty. I don't really like being below 1,000, so I usually keep it above that. Might be a bit too much, but I like it that way. These I need to use. Maybe I'll use it tomorrow. Not now. These... Do you use this right away, or do you wait until the end of CC? Wait, these aren't the CC boxes. I don't know where I got these. That's fine too. But yeah, usually I use the items right away because I want the mats. I have a lot of battle records. Not too many of these skill summaries. I need to farm more. I mean, I could convert this, but it takes a while. Materials, have some prepared for some operators, like for their modules, but I haven't gotten around to leveling them yet because I don't have enough of these things here. The data supplement instrument and the stick. I don't really have that many rocks, but I know I should be farming them because they're used in everything. Everything. But once I have time, I'll farm. Yeah, I usually hoard a lot. I farmed quite a bit from the last event, so I have plenty of whatever the previous stages had. Some items I have way too much because I don't use them. I don't know who uses them either. I mean, if I do need it, it'll be there, right? And chips, I've prepared this for... sorry if I'm gonna butcher his name, but Milner? Someone let me know how to pronounce his name, please. Yeah. Prepared that for him, and this. The rest is just kind of scattered. Whoever needs them, I'll either convert it or not. This one, I got it from the CC shop, but I'm gonna save it for Texas in the future. Texas Altar. Let's see, where else? I think that's about it. I think I can move on to operators now. Okay, operators, if you haven't looked at my first video, which was my first account review, then maybe you can skip this part, end the video. Thanks for watching, goodbye. No, please stay. Please watch my video. Yeah, I'll start from the bottom again. Ak is still level 1. Haven't touched him since. Everyone else still level 1. I haven't really leveled anyone as of lately, except for Calcid, I guess, to level 90 for CC. Everyone else is still level 1 for the people that I don't use. Oh right, there was a comment on my first video that suggested that I go through the characters that have masteries or modules, was it? So we'll go over that too, and my opinions. So these are the characters that I have. Not sure if I'm missing anyone. I mean, I'm pretty sure I am, but I can't really remember them off the top of my head. Okay. Yep. E1s. For these characters, I think I E1'd them because I just wanted to use them that one time and then never use them again. Yep. Alright, and there were a lot of comments about how scattered my operator levels were and how they're all in ascending order, sort of. And yes, I did that on purpose because I got bored and I thought it would be interesting and funny if I did it that way. I mean, look, I don't think that I need to level all my operators to some high level or neat level, like level them up, use them, and be done, right? That's just my mindset. I mean, they're good as they are. They do their job. Though, I was looking to E2 a few new operators since I have some extra materials. Maybe for maybe one more random E2 for their E2 art. I really like the art on some characters, so I sometimes E2 them just for their E2 art. I will be E2ing April in April, as one comment suggested. But that'll be a while. April is a while from now, yes. Black Knight is another character that I want to E2. Manticore as well. Okay, and the only operator from the 3 stars that I don't have max level is probably... who was it? Popcar? I'm sorry, Popcar. I'll level her up to 55 another day. And then some of these characters were when I used them early when I was playing Arknights, like Zima, Korra, Shiryuki, Liskarm, and then I haven't used them since, or leveled them, because new characters came out and I liked using them more. Also, Myrtle. And here are the E2s. How about we do this? We look at them one by one. So I can maybe go over the ones that have modules or not. But for the ones that don't have modules, I'll just quickly breeze through them. Okay? Wait, do I swipe left or do I swipe right? E1? Oh yeah. Swipe left. Sora. Sora was a random E2 that I did because I just wanted to have her E2 art. Courier. Vigna. I didn't bother getting her module because I don't really use her that often. So yeah, that was it. I mean, what does she need? Oh, I do have enough. Okay, also because modules need characters to be a certain level, and for 4 stars it's like level 40. 5 stars it's... I forgot. And 6 stars is 60. Wait, 5 stars is probably 50, right? I'll check. I'll check with someone later. Oops, I was supposed to go one by one. Or maybe it's easier if I just click into someone that I have something to say about. Yeah, I think everyone here is okay. Pretty good, right? But let me know if you see anyone that you do have and maybe not E2 or planning to, or like, your favorite. Just let me know anything. Gladia, I was planning on getting her module. I already have the missions completed, but it just hurts me to level characters up. Plus, it kind of skews with my leveling scheme here, so a bit hesitant on that. Let's see, who else? Blemishine. I was going to get her module because I wanted to use her in CC, but like since I cleared risk 18, right, I don't really need her anymore. Maybe in the future. Maybe. But maybe I'll just do the missions, call it a day. She's like halfway there with the level requirement. Oh right, speaking of Blemishine. Blemishine. Man, I had a hate-love relationship with her in terms of pulling on her banner. So, long story short, I wanted Blemishine, and there was a rerun of her banner, but I knew there was going to be another banner of a character that I really wanted after hers. But I gave in to temptation, I caved, and pulled a few times. I say a few times, it's not a few times. I almost depleted all of my Arundum, and I didn't get a single copy of her. And I gave up. And then it wasn't until maybe last year that I got her. Yeah. Early days me was very sad at that moment. Okay, here we have some modules. Gummy. I really like using her because the stun effect on her S1, super nice. Wait, not S1. What am I talking about? Isn't it her skill? Yeah. Had a bad moment there. But her talent though. It's super nice when she's like whacking at 300 plus attack speed in IS2. Oh, and got her module to stage 3 because she does quite a bit of healing. She can hold her own like for a very long time. Padenko, I was convinced by my friend to like E2 her, and I eventually kind of want to give her masteries as well. As for her module, I do see it being useful, like +3 attack speed. I mean, I could press this now, but I think I was gonna use this for someone else, so I'll hold back. Ethan, he's great in some stages, especially the I forgot which stage. The stages with those mobs that have a second form, you know, that float around. Got his module. I don't know why. Why did I get his module? 25% chance to bind target for 3 seconds? Oh yeah, slows movement speed. Pudding, I think I only got her module because she was a chain caster, and chain casters are rare. Jay, super useful, definitely worth maxing out his module because he's super strong. Oh, and M3 as well for his S2. Gravel, I was going to M3 her S2, but I forgot and I had other priorities to M3. I got her module though, just stage 1. Myrtle, I bring her everywhere. But I only M3'd her S1, which is basically all that matters. I don't use her S2 all that often because I'm bad at timing in maps. I just throw operators down and hope for the best. I kind of wish Gnosis would get a module. Oh, I guess I can start going through individual operators because I know for a fact that these characters here don't really have masteries. Okay. Maybe start with Chen. Chen. Normal Chen. I used to use her all the time when I was still an early player because she was one of the early 6-stars that I had in my roster. And I used her everywhere because she was super strong at the time. Like, one of the strongest. And I M3'd her S2, obviously. I was going to M3 her S3, but I didn't really have the materials at the time. And then eventually when new operators came out, I kind of slowly stopped using Chen. I'm sorry, Chen. And then Chen Alter came, and then everyone started using Chen Alter. That includes me too. Yeah, I didn't get her module because I didn't want to waste materials. That probably goes for characters that I don't have modules for. Alright, I was gonna swipe here. Spectre, normal Spectre. I don't have her S2 at M3 yet, but her S2 is super useful. I do use it in times when I need it, but yeah. Red. Wait, I got Red's module? I don't know why I got Red's module. Huh. I mean, I did use her in CC, but I didn't level her up to like E2 and here for her module. Interesting. I don't know what Past Me did or thought. Alright, Gnosis. I was going to M6 him, but materials. Always materials. That stopped me. I started masteries for his S1 because I really liked using his S1 in IS2 with like the speed relic. S3, I don't really find it that easy to use in IS2 because it slowly charges, right? Like it costs 42 for each use, as opposed to this one where it's like super fast. I keep clicking out. Bad habit. Stop. Shining's pretty decent. I like her. She has her uses. I feel like I should have like M1 or 2 or 3 her S2, but instead I kind of prefer using her S3, so I gave M1 to that one. Oh, that lag. Nyan, wife number 1 when she first came out. Actually, no. Mostima came out and then Nyan. Mostima was my first wife and then Nyan is my second wife. Yes. And then Carnelian, third wife. I M3'd her S3. Not... I mean, it's useful. It's useful at times. But her cost is like... Oh wait. Her cost is kind of low. Who was it that had like 30 cost but was a defender? Is there anyone like that? I swear Nyan had like a really high cost rate. Okay, that's fine too. La Pluma, everyone's favorite, or almost everyone's favorite. Kirsten V's waifu. Almost M6. Just this one. I'll get to it eventually. I do want to M3 it because both skills are like super useful. I use both of them depending on the situation. Saga, Nato, or what does she shout again? No. This one? That, yes. Nato-gon. Yes, that. I think M2 is enough for her S3. I didn't really see the need to M3 it. Just M1 her S3 for fun, I think. Because I wanted to try it out. I don't know. I think I prefer her S2 over S3. Rosa, my queen. Her S3, very nice, strong in some situations, and staller too. M3'd it. Why did I M3 it? Because I wanted to use it. Yeah. Skills that I want to use are given masteries. Or skills that I do use get masteries. Mountain, of course. Does anyone use his S3? I rarely see anyone use his S3. Like, can someone do a showcase of that? I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a showcase of that. But, like, as, like, used in guides and whatnot, right? Like, that'd be cool to see, in my opinion. I don't know how to use it that well, so don't go asking me to do it, okay? Honeyberry. I don't have Mulberry, so Honeyberry is my go-to for elemental damage heal. Have her S1 at M3. Super useful. Carries me every time. Sculptor. Yeah. Just M3 to her S2. I did consider her S3, but I decided not to. Helger, I don't really use him that often. I just, maybe for that one CC map, the one with the blowing winds and the lancers and the those big caster dudes. I used them for that one map, or only use them for that one map, and that's it. I probably M1 his S2 because I was using it and I wanted more damage out of it. Bagpipe, super useful in any situation. M3'd her S2 and S3. I don't really use her S1. I don't really use anyone's S1, to be honest. I guess except for La Pluma, right? But La Pluma is very useful. Her module, Bagpipes module, I do want to get it to stage 3, but I mean, look, I can do it right now, but there was another character that I wanted to raise their module level. And I need to stop clicking out. Irene. Irene? Is it Irene or Irene? I think it's Irene. I keep saying Irene because I knew someone called Irene with that spelling. So I'm more used to saying it like that. So obviously I think everyone knows her S3 is absurdly strong. And her module I think helps a bit too, right? Oh wait, it's attack speed. And where sea monsters are, okay, that's fine. Yeah, but super strong. I think I'll M3 it another day though, because materials. Oh, now that I mentioned, I ran, potentials. I forgot to talk about that. Okay, I almost have her at max potential. Like, I got so many copies of her during the banner, and I barely got any specters at all, so I was a bit bummed out. But I mean, I guess this is fine too, right? I mean, I don't really need to talk about potentials, do I? I mean, you can just see, look here, right? Okay. Pawsy. She's at M3 for her S3. Super strong. Not level 90 though. Maybe I should. I think it's worth leveling her to 90. Got her module to stage 3 as well, because it helps a lot. Ben Halls, I think I mentioned him before. Yeah, I M3'd his S3 and got max stage module. Mastima, first wife, the other blue-haired lady that everyone is okay with, I think, right? That doesn't get memed on. I mean, she does get memed on for quote-unquote being a bad caster, but like, hey, I like using her, okay? Like, look, I even like maxed out her module. Like, the slowing down thing is kind of fun because you can actually see it. I tried it the other week or so, like pairing Mastima with other units that could like slow enemy speed within that range, and it just slows everyone down. Like, it stacks. It's so funny to see. But yeah, she deserves it. Lumen, I hear he's a pretty strong healer, and he's free too. But not really priority to give him masteries and whatnot. I did get his module, like, you know, in case I need to use him, right? Suzerain, masteries are a bit disappointing. I know, I feel like I should have done masteries on her, but again, time and materials. I did get her module, so that's a plus. I think her other module stages are like pretty decent too. Yeah, it is. Lee, I got his module because it lowers the DP cost every few seconds, right? But I didn't think I needed masteries. Like, rank 7 is fine. Mizuki, I got his module, but yeah, as you can see, no max masteries here, no M3. M1 on his S1 though, because I refer to Game Press for like masteries for IS2 and SSS sometimes, like see if it's like decent, so I kind of like follow that. I'm like kind of half meta slave, but at the same time kind of casual on the side. And it was like, what, M1 is the breakthrough or something like that? Oh, I don't even know. But yeah, Mizuki, Nami's child, along with an upcoming pink cat. Phantom, I think everyone knows that Phantom is super helpful, super strong too. Will M3 that eventually and max his module because it's reducing redeployment time, which is super handy. Spectre, got her module, but no masteries. She's strong as it is, like, not in a rush to max her. Lapland, Sorry, I yawned there. A bit sleepy right now. M3'd her S2. Always super useful in any stage. Lapland is like the OG. Shorts. I didn't get her module. I didn't think it was gonna be worth it because I rarely use her. Like, yes, I'll occasionally use her for bosses, right? But for normal enemies, no. But I did give her masteries back in the day. Nami's other child, Pink Cat, Golden Glow. I am going to M3 her S2 because I use it very often. Like, if not S3, then use S2 because it just automatically attacks as long as you let it charge. Yeah, super OP, honestly. And another overpowered operator, Ling. I have her module at stage 2. I do feel like I should level it to 3 for like the max effect. I mean, I guess I could do it now, but no. The reason why you see her S2 at M1 was that on some stages of in IS2, right, there's that one drone map, and sometimes I'd pick Ling and I'd have no other units that can hit aerial enemies, so I just swapped to S2 and used Ling and her dragons. Sometimes they didn't really do as much damage as I hoped they would, so I was like, okay, maybe I'll do like M1 and call it a day. Though it probably would be worth it to M3 it. Maybe that's just me. Telopsis, I M1'd her S2. I don't know why. Maybe to reduce the to increase the initial SP cost. I got her module to stage 3 though. W, the very first limited operator. Was it W or was it Nyan? I forgot. Oh no. I think it was Nyan? Someone remind me. Let me know. Yeah. I love W. I like her outfit, her design. I don't know, it just hits. I M3'd her S2 because that's what I used most of the time. I know some people use S3 over S2. Oh, my mic probably picked that up, but that's fine. Just someone passing by really loudly. I got her module at stage 1. I mean, for characters that I like, I try to get their module at least. Maybe even if it's not like max. Like, I just try to get it to like 1. Good doggo. Yes, I M3'd her S2. Very worth it. It just goes super fast. Fartooth. I think Fartooth is one of those underrated operators that people rarely use unless it's some niche situation. Like, her S2 kind of sucks because, what? It only has the attack speed boost, but no, I don't know, attack multiplier or anything like that. Her S3, though, is kind of fun to use, but rarely is it used. You know, I rarely see her being used. I mean, I do have her module. I do use her. I try to. Ifrit is the same, but most people use Ifrit for any sort of situation because her S2 basically, like, decreases the target's defense, which is super handy. But her cost is so high. Hoshiguma. I'm kind of sad that they, like, Hypergriff didn't give her a module or anything. I mean, she's still good as, like, a defender because of her high defense. But please, give her an upgrade or something. Or actually, I don't know if she already has a module in CN, but I don't know. Please bring it to global soon, if there is already. Neural. I do have her module. I will not be maxing that out though. I don't think it's worth it. She's fine as it is. I use her S2 more than S3. I used to think her S3 was better, I guess, or like utility wise, but I found myself using S2 more, so I just M3'd that instead of S3. Oh yeah, have you been noticing the levels? 67, 68. It's slowly going up. Sorry if that bothers you though, but you're gonna have to sit through this. Siege. Yeah, I think I only M1'd her S2 for that third recharge or third charge thing for her skill, and that's about it. I do still use her occasionally, but not as often as just using Bagpipe and Myrtle together to gain DP. Angelina, I have her S3 at M3. I think it was because of that one CC map back in the day. I forgot what it was called, but it was a super easy map with Faust. Yeah, that one. Got her module as well. Blue Poison. Initially, I thought her S2 was better than her S1, but then I realized that her S1 is probably better for masteries because it's like, I think it's something 200% once it's at M3. But yeah, I don't know why I have this as my default. Okay, there we go. Blaze, I think everyone can agree that she's pretty strong in her own right. Lane holder, S2 is the way to go, in my opinion at least. I find her S3 to be kind of clunky. I don't know, it's hard to use. Passenger. I really like Passenger. Before he was kind of hard to use, and then he got like buffed, which was nice. The module right now I have on him, he has like another module, but like I don't have it unlocked because I think this is better than this, because this one recovers SP faster. Not gonna level that up just yet, though I do want to. I wish I got another Passenger duplicate so I can have at least like -1 DP cost. Oop, where was I? Oh no. No! Passenger. Okay, I guess you already saw it, but I'm just gonna speed through. Nightingale. I like using her. Great medic, especially against like casters, because of the res increase here. Got her module as well. Mudrock. Of course, I got her S2 to M3. Her S3, I know some people say it's like strong, but like I don't know how to use it. Like, you gotta time it. Like, what, she's down for 10 seconds? yeah, 10 seconds, and then she starts attacking. I don't really know how to time myself with that. I'm not big-brained enough. I mean, I probably can, but I don't want to go through the effort, you know? I just want to leave her there and let her hit enemies with her hammer. Carnelian, wife. So I have her at M6, not M9. Disappointing, right? But, like, I use these skills more, right? I don't really use her S1 as often. I think it's more worth it for these two skills instead of S1. Like, her S3 is pretty strong in its own right. I do wish she had a module though. Like, faster casting time or faster recharge for her second charge. Yeah, the only issue is just like the charging for these types of casters. The one and only Chen Alter. Super strong, broken, you know how it is. Of course I M3'd her S3, right? Like everyone else did. Thorns, super strong too. You know, he's Thorns. Thorns helps everyone. Everyone overworks Thorns. Thorns always works overtime with his S3. Saria. Saria is the only operator where she's the only one that's like M8 essentially, almost M9. I don't really use her S2 all that often anymore. I use her S1 the most, and then S3 in special situations. And I want to like decrease the movement speed and increase the arts damage taken. Yeah. Okay, Saria was the one that I want to level up her module with, but I don't have enough. Okay, never mind. Another day then. Yeah, Fiala, super strong, S2, S3. Don't really have to say much. She's cute. Best goat girl. Silver Ash. The one that the true Silver Slash that just kills all enemies. Yeah, I don't really have to say much. Like all the meta units, overpowered units, obviously I have their best skill at M3. It's so useful for clearing enemies, you know? Oh yeah, he's level 92. Okay, Surtur. I will say, Surtur's S1, I think it's worth M3ing. It's kind of fun when you're using it in IS2. Because with the speed relic, it hits really fast and it kills enemies super fast. Typical me, like everyone else, maxing S3 out. Calcit, my recent level 90. I don't really level characters up to max because I don't really have enough LMD to do so, so this is kind of rare. Yeah, S3 is at M3. S2, I know it's useful, and some people M3 that too. I do want to do that as well, but again, not priority. I don't want to use my mats on it. Okay? Give me a break. Not everyone can like M3 every single skill. Though I wonder if there's anyone that's like done that, you know? Maybe not every single skill, but maybe at least like M3 everyone. But yeah, that's about it. Let's go back to the main page. So, was there anything interesting in my account? Maybe if any of you are watching are longtime players, also level 120, how does it compare to your account? Maybe the same? You have all the same medals? Maybe you guys started later than me? Or new players looking at my account? What operators do you have or want? Maybe I'll get them as off banners, or maybe their banner will come up in another rerun or so. But yeah, that's it for my in-depth account review. I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know if I missed anything else that you might have wanted to see. Yeah, that does it. Thanks for watching. Bye!